How is everybody doing today? And today, of course, as you may see from the thumbnail and title, we're not talking about Star Rail today. I will have a Star Rail video up later today, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But we are going to be talking about Wuthering Waves and especially the dev notes they gave us, which they're basically going to be going through and talking about what they've been doing in this 10-month period. We did get a glimpse of this from the interview that we all saw, to be honest. I think that video is by far one of their most popular forms of letting us know what happened, and they got nothing but the highest praises from most gacha players, just because seeing that they put so much work back into the game after the dissatisfaction of a lot of the things that were in it. Now that they're working on it, they're trying to make sure it's the best it could possibly be. This game might be the very best gacha game coming out very soon. I'm very excited for that. And also make sure to look at your emails, look at everything in regards to what you signed in for with Wuthering Waves. We are getting the beta release stuff, like you're going to be access to the beta. Checking your emails, check on the website. You can check with the C qualification button, all that type of stuff. So let me know if you're in the beta. Let me know if you're still waiting in the beta. Let me know if it told you you're not in the beta. That'd be kind of weird. But I'm very excited to be hopefully in the beta. I haven't got my confirmation yet. Hopefully I do. But let's go ahead and start talking about the dev notes that they gave us and what they've been working on for the past 10 months, which of course, as we've seen, we got a little sneak peek of this when it came out for YouTube and they gave us the video. So of course, one of the main things they were looking at is a whole story revision. I didn't get the chance to look at the story on the first CBT. So looking at this is going to be a brand new experience for me and a lot of different players, because I know a lot of people weren't into Wuthering Waves or weren't made apparent that it was a thing before the CBT one because of how, I guess you could say, much advertisement it got from that dev interview alone. I think that sparked a lot of players' interest, especially in a time where Genshin just went ahead and like fumbled the with their recent update, and how a lot of people are looking for alternatives, and Wuthering Waves was coming in at the very right time. So of course they're going to be looking at, we performed a thorough overhaul of the in-game stories, removed settings that were deemed unsatisfactory, and made adjustments to character designs accordingly. With the above changes, necessary modifications are also needed to be made for the overall story flow, animations, voiceovers, and other resources. They even implemented a skip function to help improve the player's overall speed and pacing when experiencing some story missions. Now that, in all honesty, is a very good thing. I think giving people options for what they would like to do, it's 100% a really good thing, especially if you're looking at it something like this. If they're not only talking about story, say you're doing side quests that don't really relate to the main story, kind of like how Genshin, Star Rail, and all these other games have side quests that you have to talk to a character for like 10 years and then go do one simple thing and you're done. Having this implemented for other things than just story, being able to skip that dialogue that doesn't really make any, I guess you could say, worth of listening to, having this button would be absolutely amazing. Now, skipping the actual story of Wuthering Waves, I don't know 100% if I would do something like that. I would love to look at the story as it is at the current moment and see if it's something I would be interested in. But it's a good thing that we are going to get an option to be able to skip the story if we really want it. So that's a really cool thing. I know a lot of speedrunners, a lot of like tryhards are going to be using the skip button a lot during the story, just so that they can get themselves in a higher position for everyone else. Me personally, I'm definitely going to be paying attention to the story, and then I'll try hard my way after I'm done with it. Now, there's going to be improvements to combat, and especially with how everyone's been looking at Wuthering Waves, with how great the animations look and how great the combat looks, I really would like to see what they change for the combat for Wuthering Waves, because it's something that a lot of people are looking forward to. The combat system from the previous beta was well received by the community. See? Already they know that their combat is fire, and I'm glad that they're doing so. But the fact that they improved on something that they already were doing good on, I want to see what they're talking about. Using it as a foundation, we made optimizations to the overall combat loop experience centered around the intro skill and the outro skill. I think that's the switch in between characters, if I'm not wrong. Detailed adjustments were made to aspects such as character skill effects, general combat mechanics, screen shaking, camera lock on, and more. Echo skills were also further improved, giving them smoother performances, and echo skills boasting special utilities will also serve as a countermeasure during necessary combat situations. Okay, this is really freaking cool, I'm not gonna lie. These three new resonators, and these guys have been introduced into the game for players to experience, along with 3 bosses, and they list them out in a new phase for Scar. Okay, multiple phase bosses, I like what I'm hearing, and they're adding a couple of things to try out while we're in the CBT2, so this is really freaking cool. While reducing the complexity for characters to gain the know-how of the in-game combat system, we also added high difficulty elite and the tactical hologram calamity game modes placed around various areas of the maps, which will greatly reward players that are seeking for challenges. Ooh, okay. I'm excited for something like that. Oh my god, let me get to the CBT. Please, Wuthering, let me get to the stuff. Oh, that sounds so cool. Having rewards for players doing more than what they should and rewarding them for the challenges. I am 100% down for this. This is gonna be so freaking cool. Our goal is for players, regardless of skill level or appeal for action games, to become engaged as quickly as possible and fully experience the smooth and satisfying combat that Wuthering Waves has to offer. Oh, I love what I'm seeing. A lot of things that they did look about is the graphics quality improvements, which they said that it was very dull. A lot of people didn't like the color palette of the game. I think that looked absolutely beautiful. That looks really nice what they're showing us already. They want us to be immersed in the weather phenomena like the etheric sea, celestial anomaly, and retroact rain. Unique to the world of Wuthering Waves, in specific areas, specifically designed sceneries have been placed by combining our concept designs, hoping to bring players a different experience. Already from that screenshot alone, and hopefully it's the same for all the areas in the game. That already is breathtaking. I would love to just stand there, hear the OST, and I hope the music is super good to match with the different environments we're going to be in. But I would love a game where I'm sucked into the environment. I think, in my honest opinion, something that I can say, of course, Honkai Star Rail and also Genshin Impact have their own art style. The fact that Honkai Star Rail is closed off and it does have their section areas does change the way I look at the world. Same thing with Genshin. They have more of a open, kind of empty-ish feel after you've already explored a good amount of the world. So hopefully it doesn't end up like that. Hopefully this is a really nice sight to see no matter how many times we look at it. But of course, that is a very hard thing for games to do after you've seen it a billion times. And these are the Pokemon type of things, right? The ecosystem, which is supposed to be like you capture it and then you get more stuff from it. You're able to use them in battles. And they have the shiny versions, which is really freaking cool. Players will now have the opportunity to encounter and collect elusive echoes. These echoes possess special appearances and features, but we won't spoil them just yet. Ooh, this is so cool. This is so cool to get shinies that look really nice. This blue one, I'm assuming, is the shiny version, and the black one is the regular one. I'm gonna be in game just grinding out getting shinies. This looks so cool, dude. Oh my god. Oh wow, that looks great. Oh dude, that a train, dude. This looks so good. This is so much different from what we just saw over here, and it's all like the red and blue grass, the sunset in the background, the mountain right there in the back. Ooh, okay, I'm excited. This looks absolutely amazing. You can see already that there's a little pet there. I'm assuming that's hers, that helps her in combat, I'm assuming. Or maybe it just like pops up there and you can catch it, maybe. This is super cool. I am very excited. This looks absolutely beautiful when it comes to the environment that they're in. And it doesn't seem like I'm out of place. It doesn't seem like something that is just put there to make space. It looks really, really nice. As the game is currently in development phase, some of the content players will experience will be work in progress builds. Remember that if something isn't working the way it's supposed to, or it doesn't look right, doesn't feel complete, we are in CPC 2. They still have time to finish it. The game should come out this year, in all honesty, just because of the licensing they have with how they have to basically announce the game and also put it out to the world. They have a certain time here where they have to finish it, and this year will be that year. So I'm very excited to see this game come out for sure. Players will find some voiceover content for the characters and storylines absent within the game, but rest assured these are content going under rigorous development as we further improve the game. Ooh, I cannot wait. Oh wait, hold up. Cross-platform performance? Wait. Players participating in the beta test from mobile device may experience increased power consumption, overheating, and other issues for certain devices. Cross-platform performance, various UI interfaces, in-game localization, and existing voiceover will go further optimizations down the line. Cross-platform performance. I don't know if this means cross-play or it's just full-on the accounts, you know, are able to merge between the two. Same way like Genshin, same way like Honkai Star Rail, where you're able to play it on your phone, play it on your PC, and it's the same account. I'm assuming it's talking about that, but if it's cross-play as well, we might have a winner here. Of course, the last things is that they are aware of their shortcomings and any feedback will help them, and they hope that the game is enjoyed by all players, and they're very excited to be doing this upcoming closed beta test. So hopefully everyone's able to get in that wants to get in. I am very excited to try this game out. I think a lot of people are. This game looks absolutely beautiful. A lot of the things that come with this game, a lot of the exciting hype factor that this game has been pulling in with how Genshin's been performing and how this game has been absolutely coming out of the ashes and basically hyping everyone up to play this game. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see other people play this game. I'm excited to hopefully be in the beta and play this game myself and cover the content. So if you are excited for Wuthering Waves, or if you're excited for Wuthering Waves content, make sure you leave a sub and like on the video and just let me know what you think about it. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. See you on the next one, and peace.